Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam Paramashivoham Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Sattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namah. Nithyanandam, we offer our humble obeisance, our humble pranam at the divine lotus feet of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, and we welcome all the viewers across the world, wishing an auspicious Suprabhatam, good morning, to everyone this morning. For those of you tuning in for the first time to Sri Kailasa's Nithyananda TV, welcome to the official TV channel of Sri Kailasa, the only Hindu nation in the world. His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam is the reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightened civilization, and the greatest cosmic borderless Hindu nation. His Divine Holiness is an avatar and is an avatar from and is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. His Divine Holiness has made science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities for humanity. Sovereign Order of Sri Kailasa, led by His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, Nithyananda Order of Monks, Nuns, and Hindu diaspora are working for global peace and to give superconscious breakthrough to humanity. Nithyananda Hindu University, with extended campuses in 150 countries, is collecting, organizing, preserving, time capsuling, decoding, and 20 million source books of Hinduism and the 64 sacred arts and sciences like Ayurveda, music, dance, sculpting, astrology, Vastu. His Divine Holiness is the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pitam and present Emperor of Suryavamsha Surangi Samrajyam. His Divine Holiness has survived the worst persecution of many assassination attempts on person and character by anti-Hindu elements. To explore more the videos, you can visit Kailasa's Nithyananda YouTube channel. Spread the message of Sri Kailasa. Share this satsang. Let's enrich and enrich. In Hinduism, we recognize the happening of incarnation on planet Earth every few thousands of years. The superconscious energy decides to manifest in a physical plane and relate with all of us to give the breakthrough which is needed at this time. This happened with all the physical breakthrough of life, like walking first time on the planet Earth, on walking first time on two legs on the planet Earth, developing language for the first time. Paramashiva manifested on planet Earth in order to lead the life at the time to the next evolutionary breakthrough in consciousness. Today, there are millions that recognize Paramashiva has come down to planet Earth once again in the form of His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, whom we fondly call as Swamiji. He manifested this grand Leela of his life for each and every one of us to be a part. to have this superconscious breakthrough. Swamiji has taken this physical form and come down from Kailasa itself. Now that Swamiji is here, we can celebrate his happening on planet Earth and spread the message of Sri Kailasa. We invite all the viewers to share this link with all on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all other social media platforms as we continue in the Satsang introduction and get prepared for Swamiji's Satsang. Swamiji beautifully tells us, please understand, please understand, the only practice which can destroy self-doubting pattern is enriching others. You cannot complete with your self-doubt. You need to understand how much ever self-completion we do or we even try to do, we will suspect. We will even have doubt even on that completion itself. How will you really clear the incompletion? Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says beautifully, if somebody is possessed by ghosts, you can throw sesame seeds on them and drive away the ghost. But if the ghost enters inside the sesame seed, how will you drive the ghost? By using the sesame seed, by throwing sesame seeds on them. So, if you have any incompletion, you can do the completion process and get rid of it, get rid of the incompletion. But self-doubt is such, the doubt in the very completion process itself. So, the incompletion has entered into the completion. So, the incompletion has entered into the completion, then how that completion is going to remove the incompletion? I tell you, the one and only way to complete with this incompletion is just enrich others. Enriching is not marketing. Enriching is not converting. Because converting others, the results is external. Marketing is the external. Through the marketing, the results are also outside. With enriching, the results are within, which is from inside. Before proceeding with the rest of the satsang today, let us now understand what Swamiji has been revealed to all of us in this recent satsang ongoing on Pralaya.
The world, I tell you, by December 14th, world will be totally different. Mark my words, not just because of Corona, not just Corona alone. Corona caught the public attention and media attention, that's all. Not just Corona alone, all over the world, multiple other things. By December 14th, world will be different. All of you listen to this intensely. As I already told, Corona is part of the teaching, not part of the weapon. Corona is not Shastra, weapon to destroy human beings. Corona is Shastra, teaching for human beings. Now, the impact of Corona on life and livelihood. Listen carefully. How we live, how we travel, how we relate with each other, how we think about everything has drastically changed and going through more changes. Whatever you thought as the future security, money, relationships, social contracts, moral contracts, legal contracts, all of them are losing value in life. All of them are just getting melting down in front of the face of Agora. Legal contract, economical contract, moral contracts, social contracts, ideas of right, wrong, social ethics, moral ethics, whatever is valued in society or disrespected in society, good as per society, bad as per society, good as per law, bad as per law, understand? Everything is melting down. Wait till December 14th, you will see totally different world. Whatever you think is valuable now will become like a means will not have any value. And whatever you think not much valuable suddenly will have so much value, I tell you. Many human beings think few hours working and making few $100 is more valuable than few hours doing yoga and building their body. Listen, by making dollars, millions, crores, yes, you may get the food, all varieties, sweets, but you lost the body which can eat all of it and enjoy, digest it. That is what I call deluded lifestyle. People who literally sell their whole day for money. By 40, they will have money, but not the lifestyle to enjoy life. If you spend 1 year and make 1 crore, or 10 crore, even 25 crore, I will say spend the same 1 year, day and night, build heavy yogic body. That will be more valuable for you than the 25 crore after December 14. If you build the body which can eat all food, digest and be energetic, alive, instead of multi-billion dollar, after December 14th, you are rich. Because multi-billion dollars are melting down. If somebody, for example, your friend, he did great job, medicine, became a doctor and made millions of dollars. And you went to Gurukul, being with Swamiji, did yoga, conscious power manifestation, everything, built whatever Swamiji said, life based on that. Even if you built 10% of what Swamiji said and stood with Swamiji and be with Swamiji, you are more richer after December 14th than your friend, than anybody. I am telling you one example. I can give you tons of examples. The whole world, it is not just topsy-turvy or getting rearranged. Chuck collapsed and the Samhara, Ahora is dancing. Your ideas about education, university, everything is gone. In 100 countries all over the world, courts are shut. Only in half of the world, courts are functioning digitally, like a Zoom, all that. Half of the world, courts are shut, neither physical nor digital. And 90% of the world, all execution of legal contract, is stalled. All moral contracts are melted down. 99% of the social contracts are melting down. Understand? What do you call as education? What do you call as work? What do you call as future security? Everything is melting down. This is the best time if you are already connected to all the spiritual principles and concepts. This is the worst time for all the worldly people who are extremely greedy, attached to the materialism and what do you call as social contracts. Listen, all social contract, all relationship contract, all legal contract, all moral contract, everything is melting down. Everything is melting down. Your life is after all made up of all these contracts. You are going to see after December 14th a simple Nithyanandite who learnt unclutching is going to be celebrating his life, enjoying, ecstatically living than billionaires. I tell you, your conscious ability to keep yourself up, alive, awake is going to be currency after December 14th, because the currency is melting down. You will be able to simply buy billion worth property just for few thousands and few hundreds. But nobody will be able to buy the unclutching mental setup and yogic body. Ability to sit in Padmasana will be more valuable than any $1 million massage chair. And I am telling you, really I am telling you, build intense, powerful cognitions. With powerful cognitions, even few thousand rupees are going to become few crore. Without powerful cognitions, even billions are going to just melt down and no value. Because the Agora is dancing. From this solar eclipse to December 14th, this Kala Sarpa Yoga. Understand? If you hold on to Paramashiva, Guru, enjoy this Agora phase of Paramashiva, you will have rejuvenation. This time will be Kala Sarpa Yoga for you. If you are getting caught in depression, powerlessness, moving away from Paramashiva, from powerfulness, this period is going to be destruction, Kala Sarpa Dosha for you. Whether Kala Sarpa Yoga or Kala Sarpa Dosha, you only have to decide. Ahora, Paramashiva is dancing. Whether it is a destruction or rejuvenation is up to you. Based on how you decide. Everything human beings built unconsciously against the nature with false ideas is melting down. False food is melting down, false medicines are melting down, false security is melting down, false currency is melting down, false education is melting down, false contracts are melting down. Cosmic law is declaring its existence. You will see by December 14th how many things you thought valuable is no more valuable, and how many things you thought you took it for granted are becoming real valuable in life. The ideas of passport, visa, border, nation, all that is melting down, because now who is going to travel? Traveling is not going to be part of anymore with the middle class common civilians, either the top administrators, decision makers of the country. Only those people are going to be traveling anymore. After the December 14th, travel is not going to become normal for common human beings. Middle class and lower middle class and poor class is not going to be having the regular travel as you usually used to. Understand? The way we live, the way we eat, the way we travel, the way we meet each other, the way we relate with each other, the way we work, everything is melting down. If you have time with you, only powerful cognitions are going to be your assets. Start getting them more and more and more. Nothing else is going to be your asset or pride or life. They asked me, can we get this CBSE affiliation, UGC affiliation, some affiliations and all they were asking. I said all those systems are not going to have any credibility anymore after December 14th. Wait. Many of those systems are not going to have credibility. Because all of them will be proven useless for human life. So, much of what you call as education, much of what you call as business, much of what you call as expertise, much of what you call as efficiency, much of what you call as skill sets, all of them are losing value, melting down. Just celebrate the Agora face of Paramashiva. All the conscious things are getting powerful. Empower yourself to more and more conscious possibilities and powers. Absolute integrity to cosmos. People who built their life and their mental setup with non-violence, non-stealing, absolute integrity and living with minimal things and brahmacharya with all these principles, they are going to be continuously excited, inspired, energetic, alive in post-corona world. All the people who built their mental setup, life, consciousness with delusion are going to be shattered. I tell you, that is why I was telling, if you are young, especially infused with these great principles of conscious principles, Satya, Asteya, Aparigraha, Brahmacharya, Ahimsa, non-violence, non-stealing, living with minimal things and living with absolute integrity and brahmacharya. With these principles, if you are built, you have a great future. Understand? People who built their consciousness, mind, life with delusionary principles, with delusions, literally will be losing life, because what they think is the result of their life, their source of inspiration which excites them, is melting down. Whole world is melting down. All the tourism places are losing their brand value. All celebrities are losing their brand value. All celebrities are losing their brand value. All tourism places are losing its brand value. The way we think, the way we relate, the way we travel, everything is going to be completely different in post-corona world.
As we all gather for the Nithyananda Satsang today, let us take a few moments to remember and align ourselves to the ultimate purpose of our lives, which Swamiji has come down for. There are innumerable reasons why His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam happened on planet Earth. He happened to cause the next evolutionary breakthrough for life on Earth. He happened to cause Satya Yuga once again. He happened for the fulfillment of consciousness itself. He happened for the fulfillment of the consciousness itself, and he happened for the entire humanity, and he happened exclusively for you at the same time. Ultimately, the true reason behind the happening of the avatar is nothing but true, pure compassion. This realization will happen in you after understanding the full life story of the avatar, all of his gifts for humanity and his sacrifices. The avatar of Paramashiva happened on planet Earth for you, exclusively for you, to realize that you are Paramashiva. In this global circumstance, when and if the panic and fear is trying to touch us, the easiest solution which is available for all of us is the simple feeling devotion and connection to the Guru. The autobiography of the avatar is the best way to nurture that feeling connection with Swamiji and begin holding in our inner space. Today, we will be continuing our journey in the autobiography of the avatar. We have introduced to the yogi who made Swamiji as a yogi. At the mere age of 3, Yogananda Puri or Raghupati Yogi. We got to know Mataji Vibhudananda Puri and her extraordinary life. We also started to understand Swamiji's gurus and the role that each one of them played in the ground Leela of the avatar. That last bliss, the ultimate bliss, the final bliss you experience is that space of being a disciple. Enjoy it now itself. Don't miss it. You may lose it after enlightenment. Even Swamiji says, I tell you, you will really miss the guru-disciple relationship even after enlightenment. It is a joy to be sitting and just sitting and just melting, listening to some words or missing some words. Heart melting, eyes pouring, and muscles melting like ice cream. The throat choking, hair stranding on the end, body losing its feeling of being possessed by the ego. Just sitting simply and listening. The readiness to listen. It is not a joke. Among billions of people on the planet Earth, blessed are those who have the readiness to listen in their heart. Swamiji says, I'm not even saying that you should listen to me and all that. I'm not even saying be my disciple. I'm just saying being a disciple, being a receiver. It is a joy. Even if you are the disciple of an ordinary stone or a tree, it is okay. The joy of receptivity, receiving, when it is experienced in your biomemory, the body loses the feeling of being possessed. All the time we feel our body is being possessed by ego. When our ego possesses our body, the whole body will be stressed, heavy. But when we really sit and melt, the very idea we being possessed by ego disappears, dissolves. A number of other enlightened beings, mystics, and siddhas were blessed to play their unique role in the young avatar's Leela of disciplehood, both teaching and learning from their incredible student, mentoring and guiding him with loving reverence, thus being immortalized in Paramashiva's own eternally living Purana, the boundless epic of his incarnations. He was a blessing to all those whose paths met his. Even before what he calls his enlightenment experience at the age of 12, all of them were very clear that he was the avatar. And even though he was a child, he was a divine entity, a guru. They were grateful to be in his presence as long as they could. The beautiful Leela that Paramashiva played with these special beings were the same guru disciple Leela. But they were the ones who played the guru. Like Paramashiva himself learned from his first disciples. His consort Devi and son Subramanya, the avatar, learned from these blessed beings. Among Swamiji's guru was Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, one of the most well-known gurus of the 21st century. Even though Ramana Maharshi left the body years before the advent of the avatar, he was still a strong influence in Swamiji's life. Swamiji says, when I remember him and his life, I can never stop my overflowing emotions and devotion. He says, you may love any number of people in your life. You may marry anytime in your life. You may do whatever you want, but your first love, the boy or girl who caught your heart or attention in your childhood, stays in our heart forever. Even after that person changes him or quality. In the same way, my first love is Ramana Maharshi. Before going forward in our exploration of Swamiji's life, let's watch a short video that Swamiji's reverence and devotion for Ramana Maharshi.
just yesterday, I was reading some of the reminiscences about Ramana Maharshi. What a disciplined life he lived, oh God. Being a Bhagavan, Lord himself landing on the human frame. What a disciplined life. Even his walking every day, that was his exercise. So much of discipline. At least 1 hour morning, 1 hour evening. He will not miss walking in the uphill. When I read the reminiscences, morning, when he comes out of Samadhi, brushing, taking bath, preparing himself to sit for darshan and blessing the devotees, going for a walk, then having very little food, then coming back, again is darshan, then going for a walk, evening, darshan, the chanting and grazing and resting, everything was so disciplined, so regular. Whoever comes, even if the king or queen, those days even kings and queens used to come and have his darshan, he will not miss his walk. Even if the king or queen comes, they have to sit and wait. And he will not miss his time with his monkeys and pet animals. Even if the VIPs come, they have to sit and wait. He will tell them, no, this is the time for animals. Every day, he used to spend at least an hour or two. He had lot of pets, monkeys, peacocks, snakes, cheetah, rabbit, all sorts of animals. I can understand. Those days Arunachala would have been so rich. When I remember him and his life, I can never stop my overflowing emotions and devotion. I can say you may love any number of people in your life. You may marry any time in your life. You may do whatever you want. But your first love, the boy or girl who caught your heart or attention in your childhood, stays in your heart forever. Even after that person changes his form or quality. Same way, my first love is Ramana Maharshi. How many masters would have entered my life? How many people would have impressed me? How many people would have given me experiences, enlightenment, spirituality, different experiences? But Bhagavan still remains as my first love. Even after you grow, your priorities change, your preferences change, your taste changes. But even then, when you search for your life partner, you will see the imprint of your first love continues to remain and influences your search. Same way, Ramana Maharshi is my first love, and any number of masters I may connect with, worship, relate, have experience, darshan, read, but he continues to remain in me, influencing, inspiring. Any master I see, the qualities I search in them is the qualities of Ramana Maharshi. Only with that scale I measure or judge, understand whether he is a master or not. If I just live like him and die, I'll feel I am fulfilled. What a discipline. What a life.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda.
One of the parallels between Ramana Maharshi and Swamiji is their true compassion and love for all beings, not just humans. Swamiji says that because of the enlightenment that incarnations radiate, beings in all different spaces and dimensions are attracted to them. There was an incident. Ramana Maharshi had a pet dog. Every day it will come when he eats. He will give one handful of food in his leaf itself. And the dog will eat and go. One day, one devotee, Orthodox devotee, was so angry. He said, "How dare you put your mouth in Bhagavan's leaf and eat that food? It's a disrespect." The dog, who was so depressed, that fellow just went and jumped into the well and committed suicide and died. When Bhagavan was told this information, his eyes became watery and he called that disciple and said, "You don't know what you did. He was a Siddha Purusha and was living around me for my presence." Then he said, "Do not touch a single tree, do not touch a single animal living around this in this area. They're all here for my Satsanga," he said. The Yoga Prastras. The Yoga Prashta means people almost about to get enlightened, but body was lost due to some reason. They come down as this kind of animals and plants and live in the presence of the master and get liberated in a very short span without wasting the time of taking the human body, taking the human birth, because when you take human birth, the human mind comes. With human mind, always the possibility of taking diversion exists, even after associating with the master for a long time. Till the ultimate enlightenment happens, there is always a danger of dropping, taking diversion, going back or U-turn. Throughout Swamiji's life, all kinds of beings were attracted to live in the presence of Swamiji and become enlightened. In fact, when Swamiji was young, he had a pet dog of his own named Mani. Swamiji recalls, "My grandmother brought her pet to the house. This guy used to be very nice with me. I played with him whenever I found time, and slowly our friendship grew because whenever I was doing puja, he would sit next to me and allow anybody and do not allow anybody else to come and disturb me." Just as Ramana Maharshi attracted so many different lives to live around him, since the beginning of Swamiji's life, many animals were yearning to live around him. Another great guru from Swamiji's life is Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, who was alive from 1836 to 1886. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was an extremely influential incarnation of the modern day who has truly led the world in the field of spirituality. Swamiji says, "For 10 years, I read the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna every night. I never felt bored with his spiritual truths. It's not that always when I read Ramakrishna's gospel, I was feeling pleasant and happy to read further. Many times I felt I was not executing these words. I had to execute these words. There were millions of struggles. Sometimes I would not even feel like reading the next page. I would feel, let me complete this one truth, let me master this one truth, then I will go to the next. All kinds of mood swings, all kinds of thinking, and all kinds of discontentment, all kinds of dissatisfaction, and all kinds of guilt. I was seeing everything, of course, in a different scale, the scale in which you see from Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's life.
In India, the habit of putting the conch bangles made out of conch shell, they will cut the conch shell and make bangles. They will put the bangles on Devi Murti, means the hands of the goddess statue. This goddess has got 4 hands. In one hand she is holding the head of a demon, means that is the ego cut. When you cut the ego, you become enlightened. To show that she is having the head of a demon in the hand, just to show that remove your ego, symbolically. In all other 3 hands you can put the conch bangle. In this hand it won't enter, because the statue is made in such a way that she is holding that head. You can't put the conch bangle. One day a lady devotee brought 4 bangles for Devi and gave it to Ramakrishna and told, please put it on Devi. He put all the 3, and he was trying to put the 4th one also. That lady who brought the bangle, she laughed and told, are you mad? You are trying to put the bangle on her hand. Bangle is small and the hand is big because she is holding the head. But Ramakrishna said, no, that is okay. The story says, Ramakrishna came out of the shrine, and when the lady saw, the Devi was already wearing the bangle. The bangle was in the hands of Devi. The lady was frightened, shocked, surprised. And she asked, how can you do this? Did you break the bangle or did you break the statue? He said, go and check. She went and checked. The bangle is there as a single piece. It's not broken. It's not cut and pasted. No. Those days there was no Fevicol. And the statue is not broken. No. Impossible. How can it happen? She asked Ramakrishna, How did it happen? What did you do? How the bangle went inside the hand? Ramakrishna said, no, just I told Devi, drop the head. She dropped it. I put the bangle. Then I told her, please now hold, and she's holding now, that's all. Understand? Please, if you go to Dakshineshwar, still you can see the bangle unbroken. And the statue which is not broken. Big marble head. The murti is made out of single piece marble. When I went there, the Swamis will be allowed to go inside and touch the deity. I touched and saw. I just tried to rotate the bangle because I'm not the guy who believes so easily. No, I tell others, but I myself don't believe easily. No, I went and did that. I just tried to roll. And I was shocked. My eyes started pouring. The same statue, see the power when you open up. When you open up, not only you become alive, even to the person or the object to which you open up, the object also becomes alive. Understand? You can't relate. I know many people are now struggling to relate with the story which I expressed. It's very difficult telling that the statue left the head, and after a few minutes it started holding. You can't. It's very difficult to understand. Logical people will think, oh, what is he talking? How can this be? They will naturally ask for photograph, videograph, scientific research. And they will have their own theory. Maybe the Ramakrishna was hallucinating. He needs psychotherapy. Or there must be a small cut in that bangle. You can have stories. But very difficult unless you yourself experience how to justify. Actually, when I entered inside the shrine to check, I never thought I'll be completely broken. I'll be completely shaken. Because I thought, must be somewhere one corner there should be a small break. And they would have pasted it with some traditional gum. Because in those days, Fevicol may not be there, but there must have been some gum. I was trying to move that bangle at least 10 times. That Pujari was standing and laughing at me. Pujari means the person who does puja. The Panditji is belongs to same family of Ramakrishna. He was standing there and laughing at me. That he knows the story and he understands that I am checking. I am just checking. No logic. But still the proof is there. Still proof is there. If you go, you can see. And impossible to put that bangle. And he says, Ramakrishna says, what is there? I told her to drop that head and put the bangle and gave that head, and again she started holding. That's all. Such a simple, straight way of relating. He says, sometime he will eat the food and see the taste and then offer it. Not only that, he will take a small thread and keep it near her nose to see whether she is really breathing or not. And he says, she used to breathe. Anyhow, at least all these things we don't have evidence. But this bangle, we can't tell anything. It's there. When I heard the story myself, I thought, let me go and see and then we will talk about it, forget it. But when I went there, when the pujaris allowed me near the murti, even at that time I never thought I'll be completely shaken. Because sometime when you see something beyond logic, when you see the compassion of the divine, just your whole being moves away. Just your whole being is taken away. Just your whole logic gives way.
Yogi Ram Sarup Kumar, also called as Visari Swamigal, would always smoke the village bidi, but around him no one would feel the suffocation by the smell of it. He was born in Varanasi on December 18th, 1918, and from a young age, he was always attracted to the dense spiritual life that existed in the sacred city. Like the avatar, he also spent his childhood with many sadhus and earned for their lifestyle. In 1959, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar finally settled in Tiruvannamalai, the birthplace of Avatar, as well as thousands of enlightened beings before and after him. The Avatar enjoyed the presence of Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar from very young age. Visari Swamigal had many well-known spots where he would be found sitting. One of them was on the steps of a building adjacent to the Permuti, where the temple chariot was parked. He would comfortably sitting there amidst a pile of garbage. Usually, people who passed by Visiri Swamigal would stop and ask him questions about their future. Many children on their way to the school would stop and ask, Swami, will I pass my exams today? Or will I get a good report today? But they rarely get a reply from him. On the way to school one day, Swamiji also stopped and asked he would if he would pass the test in the school that day. Swamiji got a reply, you will pass the test of the life. Go, my boy. An old lady who always sat by Yogi Ram Sarup Kumar overheard these words and told Swamiji, go, go. You will understand these words. You will not understand these words now, but you will remember them later. Those days, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar would always sit in the burial ground and meditate. He would be sitting on a large um, double tomb, and Swamiji used to hide and watch him and enjoy the mysticism that he radiated. He would shoo me away, saying, it is only me, go away. Every day after walking around Arunachala Hill, Swamiji would go to the burial ground and sit at his feet to have to have Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar's darshan. He used to wear a garland of ropes. Swamiji says, fortunately, I had such a love for him. I would just catch hold of his ropes. That is the way I used to talk to him. We can now watch a video where Swamiji is narrating a story about Yogiram Sarat Kumar.
Blessed are those who are directly asked to do the things which are not dharma, as per your understanding, by Guru. I am telling you, if your Guru says, do something which is not dharma as per you, and you do it, you are blessed. You are blessed. I still repent for not smoking when Yogi Ram Suratmar gave me the bidi. I still repent. But I missed it. I missed the chance. Now how many times I smoke, nothing can happen. That won't liberate me. Anyhow, I struggled myself. I can say, if I would have picked up the bidi from his hand that day and smoked, I can say at least I would have reduced 2 years of my struggle in my journey. 2 years struggle could have been sorted out in 2 seconds. I am very clear. I still repent for not picking up the bidi from Ram Suratmar when he gave. Maybe many of you may not know that incident. Let me describe. I am brought up from a very orthodox family. My grandfather, oh God, is a great inspiration for me, but highly orthodox. The extreme funny level of orthodoxy, you can't even talk about non-veg or alcohol or cigarette, bidi in the house. Forget about, you can't even talk. Forget about having, you can't even talk. Even in the TV, some scenes coming, if some scenes come as if smoking, he will switch off the TV. And I was brought up by him. One day I was sitting in the Tiruvannamalai burial ground, Smashana, cremation ground, with Yogi Ram Suratkumar. Usually he sits there in the night time. Whenever I ask him, why do you sit here? He says, this is a calm place. Only dead people will not disturb us. He will be happily sitting. I went and sat. I used to enjoy his company. He's a chain smoker. I don't know what happened. One day, suddenly he picked up the bidi from his mouth and stretched to me. My love for him and my parental conditioning, both were having war, literally. It is like Krishna got down from the chariot and picked up the wheel as a Sudarshana Chakra to kill Bhishma. Krishna is Guru, Bhishma is parental conditioning. Krishna picked up the Sudarshana Chakra. Come on, it is time. Unless I get down, the parental conditioning will not die. He is rolling. But Krishna has promised he will not take any weapon and fight in the war. Guru always promises he will not directly kill parental condition. I can see exactly Krishna standing there. Instead of the chariot wheel with bidi. And my Bhishma is struggling. And I neither moved my body front nor said no. Saying no too much, but moving the body and picking up too much. What to do? I was just frozen. But the bidi is burning. Time is running. Time is running. See, not deciding is deciding not to decide. I was not deciding, but naturally it means deciding not to decide. Then the fire went and touched Ram Suratma's finger. He just dropped the bidi. When the fire came near his finger, he dropped the bidi. He just caught my ears, both ears. But fortunately I had such a deep surrender to him, and he was able to force me, and I am blessed he forced me. But still I missed for me not taking the decision voluntarily. He just caught my ears and blew the smoke from his mouth on my face. I don't know what happened. For 3 days, whatever was happening around me was soundless movie. In those days, the movies used to come, no sound, no volume, just the scenes will go. Same way, soundless movie. Everything happening around me without background noise. I am seeing vehicles moving. I can see temple aarti is happening, but no bell sound. Everything was such peace. But even then, of course, after that, never I smoked, not even once. But I repent for not picking up when he stretched his hand. Gladly jump beyond dharma. When Master asks you, that is the best thing you will do for yourself and for your enlightenment. I can say only to ask you to do something which is not dharma as per you, Master happens in your life.
My trust in you, 'cause you know it's best for me to lead a blissful life, a life with no more strife. I can't believe the things I do, just to spend a little time with you, nothing will compare. I know you will take care.
You're always showing us compassion, your love is endless like an ocean. Nithyananda, Nithyananda, my life's become a meditation. Ever since we had a deep connection. Nithyananda, Nithyananda. Oh, every time I see you, my consciousness expands. Oh, my heart begins to dance. And every time when I think of you, I just start to melt.
There are so many numerous gurus, enlightened beings, who Swamiji has named and recalled, who made an influence in Swamiji's life. One may wonder why Swamiji continuously speak about his gurus. Swamiji says that he is nothing but a continuous living stream of enlightened beings gone right. Guru Sishya Parampara gone right. While the Guru Sishya Parampara is vulnerable to attack and destruction even in India, Swamiji has revived the enlightened civilization Kailasa in order of protect the age-old tradition and the ultimate knowledge which has survived for ages through the Guru Sishya Parampara. Through the Guru Sishya Parampara only, millions of people, including us, have the possibility to transcend our normal limitations, fear, doubts, and human emotions and give superconscious breakthrough and live Jivan Mukti. Swamiji has recently spoken on the Guru Sishya relationship and its importance in our life. Before proceeding with the Satsang today, let us remind ourselves what Swamiji has said.
In every level, whether it is accepting donations or accepting human beings, accepting land, I am absolutely clear Kailasa will be aligned to the cosmic principles. I want all the Kailasas all over the world. Rededicate yourself once more to the cosmic principles. Realign yourself once more to the cosmic principles, because I am very clear, I am not interested in this hit and run relationship. I am interested in stable, committed, not just long term, long lives after life relationship. Not just long term one life, long term life after life relationship. There's a beautiful verse in one Tamil song. How many births I may take, I want a boon from you that I should be your son. A son is praying to his mother that how many janmas I may take, I should be your son. Give me that boon. There's one more beautiful verse by a saint. He says, Piravami vendum, pirandalum unai maravami vendum. I don't want birth. Even if I take birth, I should never forget you. To Paramashivoham. So our relationship should be like that. I'll feel I'm a successful guru when a disciple asks, I should be liberated and I should be in Kailasa with you. If I have to take birth, I should come only by remembering you, to live your words and live your command, Guru Vak. If a disciple asks only this as a prayer, then I will feel that I am a successful guru for him. That is what is the not just long-term one life relationship, long-term life after life relationship, all life relationship. Guru-disciple relationship is all-time relationship. It is not. It's neither hit and run relationship nor long-term one life relationship. No. It's life after life relationship. I'm responsible for making you experience the culture of the cosmos, the cosmic principles. I might have lost the land, but I am grounded in cosmos. And only as long as we have life on planet Earth, we are living on planet Earth, humanity will survive. Understand? The people who are living the cosmic principles without compromising are the juice of planet Earth, essence of planet Earth, sweetness of planet Earth, spice of planet Earth. As long as they are alive, they are led to live, planet Earth will be alive, humanity will be alive.
It is now time to prepare ourselves to be in Upanishad with His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let us make a conscious decision to be in the space of deep listening with the simple integrity with Swamiji, that we are here and open, available to receive the revelations of Paramashiva. Let us chant the Mahavakya initiated by Swamiji. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
Nithyananda, 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 Dhyana Tinga Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Nithya Tinga Nithyananda, Nithya Dhyana Nithyananda, Dhyana Tinga Nithyananda, Nithyananda, Nithya Tinga Nithyananda, Nithya Dhyana Nithyananda, Dhyana Tinga Nithyananda.
ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಸತ್ಯವೇತ್ತನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೇದ ರೂಪಣೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಸತ್ಯವೇತ್ತನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೇದ ರೂಪಣೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಸತ್ಯವೇತ್ತನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೇದ ರೂಪಣೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಿಂಗ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಸತ್ಯವೇತ್ತನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೇದ ರೂಪಣೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಿತ್ಯನಂದನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಸತ್ಯವೇತ್ತನೇ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ವೇದ ರೂಪಣೆ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respect. I welcome all the living and practicing Hindus from all over the world. I welcome all the Sarvanyapeta Kartas, Yajamans, manifestors, Sarvabarityagis, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotari, Tanedar, visitors, viewers, Kayakalpa Yoga participants, Kailasas e-Gurukul students, Kailasas NHU students, Kailasas ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, e-diplomats, citizens, consulate generals and supporters, all Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Ganeshwaras, Lokeshwaras, Astreshwaras, Paramashiva Ganas, Paramashivoham season 11 participants, and all those watching live on Kailasa TV, Kailasas NTV, Kailasas HNTV and other social media platforms, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and over 250 channels. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Conflict-free consciousness is the source material for manifesting anything you want. Listen. Conflict-free consciousness. It means your ability to be unclutched and your ability to get involved passionately. Your ability to be unclutched, Nirvikalpa Samadhi, is not contradictory to your ability to get passionately involved in everything. Getting involved passionately, deeply into everything and completely unclutching, both are one and the same. Both are one and the same. Listen. Absolute unclutching, absolute involvement is one and the same. Ability to be absolutely unclutched, ability to be absolutely involved is one and the same. A child, first 25 years, should intensely focus on the ability to be unclutched. That is why in Hindu tradition, first 25 years is for enlightenment. After that, whatever life you may live will be best, best, best. Understand? Unclutching should be the first signs. A child should be taught a very powerful sound consciousness. Very powerful sound consciousness. I tell you, a very powerful sound consciousness starts manifesting with absolute practice of unclutching. See, when you assume the human body, you come with your fundamental ability to live as a pure consciousness. But you use your ability into getting involved in the world before you strengthen your consciousness. That is when you lose both consciousness and the ability to get involved. Both are lost. If you strengthen your consciousness inside, your ability to unclutch, after that you will see how much ever you get involved passionately with the world, it is only strengthening you more and more consciously. Please understand what I am trying to convey. I'll give you an example. See, first you come to planet Earth with 100 unit energy. If you use that 100 unit energy to unclutch, listen. I want all of you to intensely listen. If you use all the 100 unit energy to unclutch completely, your consciousness becomes intensely matured and fully enlightened. You open the infinite resource inside you. Once you open the infinite resource, how much ever you get involved with the world only strengthens you in your enlightenment. This is called Shakti Tattva. Listen. Prakriti, only nature, Prakriti only strengthens your enlightenment. That is called Shakti Tattva. But the first 100 unit energy you have, if you don't use it for unclutching and open the infinite resources of energy and directly get involved with the outer world, listen, if you directly get involved with the outer world, the mess you will make for yourself in the outer world and the mess you will make for yourself in multiple levels not only you will lose the outer world, you won't have even inner world. The consciousness. That is why I insist. Your prime time, your most energetic time of the day, or of the week, or of the month, or of the year, or of your life. The prime time of your day, it will differ from person to person. For somebody, early morning is the prime time. For somebody, evening is the prime time. That prime time should be dedicated for unclutching and enlightenment. Same way, prime time of your week should be enlightenment oriented. Prime time of your month should be enlightenment oriented. Prime time of your year should be enlightenment oriented. Prime time of your life is youth. First 25 years should be enlightenment oriented. I tell you, I can prove through multiple social studies, researches done in many universities across the world. Hindus live long, healthy, happy, energetic life. Less drug addiction, less diverse, less depression, less prescription drug addiction. Understand, even getting addicted to the prescribed drugs is the one biggest problem the world is facing. Less prescribed drug addiction. So many of my kids don't even know that you need pills to run your day. Yesterday I received a message from Priyamaya that Swamiji, we decided, me and my team decided that we will not eat, sleep, drink water till we complete the homework you gave, tapas you gave. I want all my kids to know. This message is not only for Priyamaya, all the kids. Listen. Start developing this will persistence to do tapas. Will persistence is the conscious currency every child develops. The conscious currency, will persistence, is a blessing for himself and for the world. It's a blessing for himself and for the world. Understand? It's a blessing for himself and for the world. Every child learns to do tapas and unclutching is blessing for himself and herself and for the world. I want all my kids, my sons and daughters, who are already in Gurukul or whoever wants to become my sons and daughters, the prince and princesses of Kailasa, learn this. Extend your will persistence just for 2.5 days, that's all. See, anything you declare. For example, you declare, I will not move from this place till I realize this powerful cognition and manifest powers. That ability, that strength, will persistence. If it stays in your body for 2.5 days, you are my crown prince and crown princess. If you can sit for 2.5 days with any will persistence, not only you will manifest that power, see, our muscle memory, biomemory, will get purified, detoxed from any powerful pattern within 2.5 days. 2.5 days of will persistence. For example, if you want to master third eye, decide for 2.5 days, I will not move till I manifest the power of third eye. If you sit, no other way. Simply your patterns and toxins will melt down and break. You will manifest the power of third eye. 2.5 days is the maximum time your delusion can play games. Your toxins can play games. You just need to build it step by step, step by step. First time when you fail within 2 hours, don't worry. There is nothing to worry. You started. That is the biggest blessing. Hey, even for me, incarnation of Paramashiva, it took almost 10 years to master. So even if you take 10 births, nothing wrong. You are much earlier. You are a high achiever. You are a greatest achiever. So nothing to worry. Your failed attempts, if it becomes load on your consciousness and becomes guilt, that will lead to the worst failure. Worst failure is never restarting again. Don't allow that to happen. Don't allow that to happen. Don't allow that to happen. You need to be very clear. Your efforts are towards enlightenment, not towards building more guilt. For example, I am giving you this one example. Priyamaya sends me the message yesterday. Swamiji, I am not going to eat or sleep. Me and my team is not going to eat or sleep till we complete this tapas. Actually, she successfully completed. That is different. Even if she fails, nothing wrong. She tried. That's all matters. Maybe first day, half an hour. Second day, 1 hour. Third day, again 45 minutes. After 3 days, it's okay, I don't want to do for next few days. Then suddenly after 1 month, one more satsang. You are all pepped up, fully energetic, alive. Swamiji said, I have to do again. And you restart. And this time you do it for 3 hours. And next day again, back to half an hour. Third day again, managing 2.5 hours. All this is okay. Nothing wrong. Swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Gita says, even start practicing little bit. Huge fears and incompletions and patterns disappear and dissolve and melt down. Do not allow guilt, powerlessness, incompletion settle down in you while you are trying to practice enlightenment, live enlightenment, manifest Paramashiva. Understand? You need to separate these two. Ability to inspire yourself. At the same time, not to fall into the guilt when you are not able to challenge yourself. Understand? Inspire yourself, start practicing, start manifesting. But when you are not able to challenge yourself, don't fall into guilt. You need to realize falling into the guilt, powerlessness, inability-centric guilt is no way going to help you. Same way, withdrawing from trying, putting your effort in seeking is literally spiritual suicide. So, constantly working, intensely working, sincerely working and not letting the guilt to become part of your thought current. This should be your intense living enlightenment experience. I want all of you to know all my teachings should be understood only with intense life positivity. Many of my kids are posting in the Facebook also that they started doing Nirahara, they started doing yoga, they started doing this spiritual process, that spiritual process. I want all of you to know, just yesterday we had Rahu Ketu Perchi, means moving of the Rahu and Ketu planets. It's the most beautiful happening for all of us to do spiritual practices. So start from today till December 14th, the solar eclipse. This is the most auspicious time for spiritual practices, enlightenment and everything. Yoga, Nirahara Samyama, unclutching, puja, everything. All auspicious things. See, there are some sampradayas, complete Chaturmasya from Guru Purnima with just 4 paksha, means 2 months. They interpret Chaturmasya as Chatur Paksha. But we, in our Sampradaya, interpret Chaturmasya as 4 months. We don't reduce it to 4 paksha. See, Chaturmasya started on 5th July. In our Sampradaya, we go up to Nija Ashwina Shuddha Purnima, means full 4 months, Chaturmasya, as it is. But in some Sampradayas, they do it 2 months, 4 paksha. They complete in the Purnima which came yesterday, or day before yesterday, this September beginning Purnima. We follow Tirukkoil Anushtana Vakya Panchangam. See, that is the Panchangam name which we follow. Tirukkoil Anushtana Vakya Panchangam is the Panchanga we follow in Kailasa. as per this Panchanga, we do full 4 months. We don't consider fortnight as a month. We call fortnight as a paksha, only 2 fortnight as masa. So Chatur Masa, 4 months, we consider as full 4 months. Some sampradayas interpret the 4 months as 4 paksha. They complete Chaturmasya yesterday. But all of us, all my disciples, my followers, my sannyasis, my kids, my daughters, my sampradaya, will do full 4 months, which will be like a end of the October, that full 4 month. On Vijay Dasami day, we will be completing, and then after Vijay Dasami, it's 3 or 4 days. Like a preparation to move to the next place. So that is the way we will be following the Chaturmasya. Now is the best auspicious time for all spiritual practices. Work. Make your will persistence powerful to do tapas. To do tapas. I want all the living and practicing born Hindus to intensely practice spiritual enlightenment sciences till coming December 14th. Till coming December 14th. Because now the time is very auspicious for enlightenment. Udyoginam Purushasimham Upaiti Lakshmihi Daivena Deyamiti Kapurusha Daivam Nihatya Kurupaurusham Atmasaktya Yatne Krite Yadi Na Siddhyati Gotra Doshaha. Translation: the grace of Lakshmi falls only in those who take diligent effort. The low conscious beings say that everything should be given to them by destiny or life. Keeping the destiny aside, take diligent effort and do hard work. through the power of will persistence of your consciousness. If by chance you take effort and still do not succeed, look in and review, seeing what the problem is there inside. What a clear guidance from Subhashitam. I'll repeat. Udyoginam Purushasimham Ubaidhi Lakshmihi Daivena Teyamiti Kapurusha Vadanti Daivam Nihatya Kurupaurusham Atmasakya Yatne Krite Yati Na Sityati Kotradoshaha. Today's homework. You don't need to write 108 times, write 3 times. Just write 3 times and memorize it. Don't do copy pasting, type. Even if you are doing the homework in the Facebook, type. Each time you have to type. You can't do copy paste. No. Actually, sitting and writing is a wonderful habit. Likita Japam is an amazing spiritual practice, because at the time you are sitting with yourself and you are also alive, awake consciously. You are not drifted away here and there. You sit and you are awake, alive, continuously working consciously. Understand? Last 20 years, we have collected 80,000 pages of my handwriting. Please listen. Not 8,000, 80,000 pages of my handwriting on the tablet. I'll show you an example. I've written some of the incidents in my life in poetic Tamil. I'll show you first 50 page. This is not written on the book, on the tablet PC. I used to write with the pen on the tablet PC. I'll project it. We are just doing the small spelling mistakes and aligning, making it readable. We will publish the whole 80,000 page. It is written in English, Tamil, Sanskrit, in all 3 languages. Many of my Shastra analysis, interpretations, commentaries, understandings, whatever I received from my gurus, whatever I received from my masters, the tips, acharyas, whatever I learned, whenever I have time, I'll just sit and go on penning down and save. Pen down and save in tablet PC. I'm getting those pages and it will be projected now. I just want to tell you, be intensely life positive. Everything I teach, I utter, should be realized, understood, internalized only from the life positive angle. When I say, do this, you will get enlightened, see life positive. When I say, if you don't do this, you will have this suffering, see that also from the life positive angle and don't do that, that's all. Don't take that as a threat and don't take that as a challenge and try to prove, hey, I will do that but I will not get that punishment, I will show you. No. Take it from the angle of life positive and always move with the life positive energy. End of the day, I am trying to inspire you to be life positive. I tell you, if you decide to cognize everything life positive, you will go on be manifesting the best things of the universe. Only work in that direction. Don't even think otherwise. No need for that otherwise thought current. Go for intense, active, life positive attitude, aptitude, energy, and manifestation. I wanted to show you all few pages of my handwriting I have written long before, maybe 2005 or 6. I don't remember. Long before the handwritten Tamil poetry introducing some of the spiritual experiences happened in me. I am projecting that pages to you all. You can see. This is not written on paper. This is written on the tablet PC, on computer screen and saved with a pen. You can see all this. Tamil poetry form. In poetry language, I wrote some of my spiritual experiences, like a notes to compile it as a book for the future. You can see. Yes, now you can see the script, my handwriting. நோக்கித் திருவாக்கித் திருந்தத் தெளிவாக்கி வந்தவர்க்கு ஆக்கி அருள் திருப்பாக்கி திரு அண்ணாமலை ஆக்கு வந்த தீப்பிழம்பாக்கி அருள் ஞானத்தீ திருவுளதாக்கி அவன் வந்ததல்லோ. அல்லா எனவும் அருள் சிவ தேசமெல்லாமும் நில்லாது நினையாது நினைவார்க்கு எல்லா தெய்வமும் இயேசுபுத்தன் என்று புத்திக்குள்ளே புத்தியாய் நின்று பூத்த எங்கள் கூத்தனே வருந்துதித்தான் வந்துதித்தான் குருநித்ய திரு காத்தனாக. This chandas is called Andadi. The last word of the verse will be the first word of the next verse. See, the last word of the earlier verse will be the first word of the next verse. This is called Andadi Chandas. The meter of Andadi. On this Chandas I have written verses on describing some of my spiritual experiences. Even if you are a Tamilian, don't think you can understand this. This language needs a lot of expertise. பரமனாய் வந்த பொருள் பலவும் ஆனதையா அருள் பொருமன் பொருள் காட்டி ஆனந்தம் அருள் காட்டி சித்தன் போக்கே சிவன்கோப்போக்காய் வாழ்ந்து இருள் ஓட்டி மருள் நீக்கி மந்தை திரள் ஆட்டி தனவந்துவக்கும் மனவந்துவக்கும் தனதிந்து திறங்காட்டும் ஞானம். நித்யானந்தன் நிறைபூமி கண்ட தினம் மதிநிறை மார்கழி பத்தோடும் ஓரிடமாம் அந்தபரமன் வந்த தினம் ஆனந்த அஷ்டமியில் அப்பன் அவதாரம் சித்திரம் பலகாட்டி சித்திரை நட்சத்திரம் சிறந்த சனவரி முதலாம் முதல் பொருள் மூலவன் முன்னோன் ஸ்தாவர ஜங்கம துடல் பொருள் ஆனவன் உடல் பொருள் கொண்டிடங் ஞான உடல் உவந்தது அருணாச்சலம் லோகநாயகிக்கே. லோகநாயகன் இங்கு வந்து லோகநாயகி கற்பத்தில் தானாய் வந்துதித்து தன்மயம் ஆகி நின்று வீணாய் பிறந்தவர்க்கே விழுப்பொருள் காட்டிட ராஜரிஷிகோனாய் பிறந்தது கொப்பு. The each verse, how it ends, the last word will be the next word, the first word of the next verse. Maybe I will upload everything in Nithyanandapedia. If you are expert in the poetic Tamil, Venba and Andadi, you can understand. Otherwise, wait for the English translation and Tamil prose translation. Actually, still we are working on I'll try to upload all this into the Nithyanandapedia. Please enjoy it in Nithyanandapedia. So, essence of today's Satsang. Go for intense life positive attitude. Learn absolute unclutching. Unclutching will empower you to be fully involved with life. Enlightenment is the first and foremost priority in the life. I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam. The state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailas of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराज गुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ 93 गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ 33 गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासनपीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत 64 योगिनी मण्डित 64 सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम पीठ 23 गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलासानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।